Can you guys hear me now? Hi guys, can you guys hear me now? Hi all, just type in yes if you can hear me. Yes, just type in yes. Amazing. Thanks Deepa. Thanks Kalpana. Great, let's just wait for some more time. Hi Bishwajit. I hope you can hear me as well. You're saying like you can't hear me. Is it like can you hear me Bishwajit? Hi Arun. Hi Swatini. Swatini, this session is pre-recorded. It will be recorded for all you guys. This session will be pre-recorded and a link will be sent to all of you. And Swatini, I've sent you the presenters link. Can you log in as a presenter? Hi Vishwajit, I hope you can hear me now. Just wait a couple of more minutes, just 2 or 3 more minutes. Hi Reshma. Hi Dinesh. Swatini, are there? Can you hear me, Swatini? Okay. Okay, no issues. For some reason, Swatini, like the person who's responsible for organizing this whole event, she's not able to log in. Just give me 2 more minutes, let some more people join, and then I'll start. Okay, it's time now. It's almost 5:02. As of now, we have 20 live webinar listeners, so that's good start. So Swatini, I will start now. Should I have to wait for like another 2-3 minutes, or should I start? Hi Tripathi. Hi guys. Hi Rakshini. Hi Nagaraj. Hi Lakshmi. Okay guys, for some reason I'm not able to bring in the organizer as a presenter into this webinar, and I'm trying this webinar for the first time. And let me introduce myself. My name is Sasikumar Nityanandam, as you can see, and I'm Sasikumar Nityanandam, father to a great son, husband to an amazing wife. Consider myself as a failure in my school, college, and 12 years of IT experience. I'll say why I consider myself as a failure. Turned an entrepreneur, author. I've written a book called Take the Leap, Never Let Fear Stop You. It's called Take the Leap, Never Let Fear Stop You. Then a life coach. I'm a life coach as well now. My mission is to help people to realize their potential and equip them with knowledge and skills to overcome stress and fear from the journey to greatness. So this is me, and a small family pic of me, my son, and my wife. We took it in Elliott's Beach. Just guys, can you say yes if you can see my presentation? Just a small letter yes. Hi Ravi Shankar. Hi Uma. Great. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay. And first of all, I would like to start with thanks to Chennai Youngsters for giving me this opportunity. Chennai Youngsters is a non-profit organization in Chennai. They are basically from Avadi, and they are running this organization more than a year old, and they have already done about 25 events, and they primarily focus on educational events. They reach out to people, they reach out to students, they reach out to people who need to be imparted with education, imparted with knowledge, and they do that. And one such activity is they conduct regular seminars per week, and that's how they reached me, and they asked me to do this presentation to you all guys, and here I am. So let me quickly get into the agenda of what we're going to discuss. So primarily I'll be discussing about three things which I personally learned from my own experience. Is like, what is stress, why we feel stressed, zero stress life, is it possible, is it a myth, or is it in reality, and ways to avoid stress. And that's the first topic. And the second is like secret to manifesting greatness. When I say greatness, it's not just something great happening outside, but as well inside. What is that one secret ingredient which you need to manifest greatness or happiness or anything good which you want to happen in your life, be it your inner happiness or be it your outside happiness, like attracting good relationships or attracting good materialistic life, like having a good house, car, and taking care of your health, taking care of your family's health, all that thing put together. And what is the truth behind fear? How to use fear to your advantage? What is actually fear and how to use fear to your advantage? We all know what is fear is, but I'll dive deep into how to use fear to our advantage. So basically, I'll stop presenting now, and so I hope you all guys can see me clearly, full screen mode. Hi, Selva. So, what is stress? We all know what is stress is. Like, if before even I want to get into the topic, what stress, in your chat box, can you type in what do you think as a reason for your stress? Like, what is the reason that you are stressed in your life? Be it anything, it can be finance or it can be relationship or anything. Can you just type in your reasons for facing stress in your life? When I say stress, it's something, a situation or something which is happening inside you or outside you, and an event is happening and you are getting overwhelmed. Yeah, Bishwajit, to deliver the best, that is causing him stress. Reactions towards uncertainty, something happening without no reason or suddenly something happening which you are not prepared for. Thanks, Anish. Lakshmi says thoughts. Yes. Pressure. Rai says pressure to be successful in all scenarios, having high expectations on your life. That is like you want to be successful all the time. Thanks, Bishwajit. I think it's not meeting your expectations. It's like if the outer events are not meeting to our expectations. Thanks, Gunesh. Fear of the future is one of the reasons. Getting what I'm doing currently. Like, great. Thanks, Vinit. Like, he's thinking about the future, like, what fear of the future, and he's getting stressed about it, and he's not happy with the current life. Thanks, Vinit. Umakant, inability to match my own and others' expectations. Rise. Doing more work at time, things only about anything. Yeah, I just had Swati joined in. Great. Hi, Swati, can you hear me? No, sorry, can't hear me. Okay. To feel best, Maithili is like, she has kept her standards to the best. Roy says uncertainty which is happening outside. Nice. Thanks. Work-life balance. Thanks, Kalpana. She's saying work-life balance is also one of the main reasons for facing stress in their life. Before I could proceed, Swatini, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, do you want to come on the video?
1 second, sir, I'm checking on. Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Guys, if you all can hear Swatini and see Swatini, just type in the word yes.
Hello all. Actually, here you have some network issues, sir, so I couldn't come as presenter. Now it's okay.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. I already given you guys the introduction for who are Chennai youngsters, but you can go ahead, take 2-3 minutes to explain who you are and introduce as well.
Hello all people. Welcome to this webinar. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Sasi Kumar, sir, for this wonderful webinar. Now I'll give a short description about him. Mr. Sasi Kumar Nityanandam, father to a great son, husband to an amazing wife. He considered himself as failure in school and college. After getting 12 years of experience, he became an entrepreneur. Now, he is also an author and a life coach. He says he wants to reach out many people, and transform their lives. His mission is to equip everyone he meets with knowledge and skill to overcome stress-free life and fear, and which he thinks it is the biggest problem of humanity is facing. Thank you so much, sir, and you people, you will enjoy this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Swatini.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for your consistent effort to come here online and be part of it. And let me quickly turn off your video. I'll bring you back on when we are about to end. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. You can stay on. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for giving all your suggestions about stress. Now, let me not answer your questions now. What is stress? But let me share some more knowledge which I have learned, and then slowly take you to the journey of what is stress and how we can understand about stress and come over it. We all know, we all living in a life or in a situation or in this current scenario where we are always talking to someone. Do you know who we are always talking to someone? It's a constant dialogue going on. It's either outside or inside. I want to call this as inner chatter. It's like many people start calling it as inner chatter. Inner chatter is nothing but constant dialogue. It's going on within ourselves. Yes, Anish. Yes, Rai. Thanks. It's constant inner chatter which is always going on, and inner chatter is like either consciously or unconsciously we'll keep on talking about certain events or certain happenings in our life. 99.99% it will be mostly based on myself. When I have an inner chatter, it's about 99.99%. It's about Sasi Kumar. Okay, it's like you say, like when a particular event is happening, you'll always add something to it and say it could be like this. Why can't it be like that? Can I change this a little bit better? Can I add some value or can I edit something here? That kind of inner chatter will always happen in our life. Basically, where this inner chatter is happening is, we all have this mental model. Thanks to one of my mentors, Sri Kumar Rao. He is in US. He's an amazing, insightful person. He has shared a lot of insights to me as well, which I've learned, which I'm also trying to share to you all. And another mentor is Arfin Khan, which I'm also part of the coaching system. So from them, I've learned all this. So what is this inner chatter is all about, or where it is happening? We all have this mental model. Mental model is like, a set of kind of cast we have it in our model, saying like, if dash, then happy. If this happens, then happy. Then I'm happy. This is a mental model we all have in our heads, in our mind or in our thoughts. If I get a job, then I'm happy. Or let me start from young age, like if I get into a good college, then I'm happy. If I get good marks in my 12th, then I'm happy. If I get job after my college, then I'm happy. If I get to meet a awesome girl or a good boy to be a life partner, then I'm happy. Then if I get a kid, then I'm happy. Oh my God, my kid has to grow, then I'm happy. See, this kind of, we keep on changing our mental models in our life. When I say mental model is, you can fill in. You can even try to say in the chat, like, if dash, then I'm happy. You can just fill in the dash if you want to share your contents or your mental models in your, which you knowingly or unknowingly following in your life. You can share. Anish says our mind is like a monkey. Yes, mind keeps on jumping. We'll have like mental models in our life, like for me, for example, few years back I was having a mental model like if I can find what I'm really good at, if I can find my passion, or if I can find what is it that I want to do, then I'm happy because I tried everything. Lakshmi says good marks. Anish says earn more money. I'm happy if I earn more money. So this is what I'm. Thanks for Anish and Lakshmi. This is what I called as mental models, and I also shared my experience. Like if I find my passion, if I find my happy, what I wanted to do outside, then I'm happy. Yes, yes. If I earn more money, I'm happy. The main reason is we all started believing somewhere down the line, maybe a century back or 200 years back or somewhere, we all started believing that our happiness lies outside. Our happiness lies something which we can grab, something which we can extend our hands and take it and then put it in ourselves. Like that is what I'm calling here as if dash then happy models. We all are living in with certain models, knowing or unknowingly. If we face stress in our life, one of the main reasons is having certain models. Certain models, like as we discussed now. And imagine like one or two models itself causing stress in our life. 3 or 4, imagine like a guy or girl living with 5 models in his life. Oh my God, it's going to be a hell for them. It's not like after their life they'll be going to hell. Already they'll be living in hell. Why? Why are they stressed because of having the models? It's because they're constantly trying to change, take the control of exterior environment, trying to take control of what's happening outside and change and make it fit to their inner model, make it fit to their their conscious or mental models. By doing that, they're trying to always control. You all shared the reasons for stress is like they want to score marks, or you want to get more money, or you want to have a good work and life balance. You have shared a lot of reasons for stress, or a lot of reasons which is why you're facing stress. But let me take you to the journey why stress is happening and how we can avoid it. So we all are trying to control our outer environments. When I say control, I would like to quote certain examples like say imagine when are like you all are going on a vacation. Just imagine like you have gone on a vacation just alone, you're just going alone, or with your loved ones, very close loved ones. You've gone to a hill station, an amazing view in front of you, and suddenly like all your inner chatter drops. You just immersed in the beauty of the nature, and you're just away from the clutches of time, and you're not bound by time, or you're not bound by any thoughts. You're just so relaxed. Complete acceptance is there in your life. Okay, when you accept the nature completely and there is no need of change in anything, you will be feeling so free of stress, full of happiness and full of bliss. I would say happiness has an opposite as sad, but bliss doesn't have any opposite. So you'll be at most in bliss with yourself, and you wouldn't even say like, this mountain is so beautiful, but if the mountain cap has more snow, it will look even more beautiful. You wouldn't say that. Like the lake in front of you is more bluish, can I add more green color? You wouldn't do that. Like you wouldn't change to that nature in that particular moment. You will just accept what's happening outside, and you just be yourself instead of you trying to fit your mental models with the outer world. Then you can ask me, if I don't have a mental model, how I can thrive for success, how I can find my way. Vinith is saying like our bringing is main reason for such a confusion and such fake expectations. If we would have been taught to be fearless, yes, that's what I'm trying to do here. Thanks, Vinith. So if we identify our mental models is what causing us to consciously or unconsciously always reaching outside instead of reaching inside. We always go out to change something to fit in our model. But when I show you the example of when you're sitting in the nature and completely relaxed and completely letting yourself go, you all would have experienced at least one event in your life, at least one. Maybe picking your baby up, your firstborn baby up in your hands, you would have felt that. Or like when you felt your loved one for the first time, or when you proposed your love and she accepted or he accepted her, or it can be any event. But at that moment, you would have in a complete letting go or complete acceptance. That is what I call as opposite of stress. And how we can reach to that state. Before I explain you how we can reach to that state, is like, just yes. So how we can reach to that state. Even before I say to reach the state, let me explain you those moments of your life, those inspiring moments of your life is what I like to call it as 0 thoughts per second. I'll say thoughts per second as TPS going forward. TPS, thoughts per second. 0 thoughts per second. When I say thoughts per second, what is a thought? What is a thought? When you get a thought, it's always either about past or it's about future. It's not about your present. I want to get something. No, I want more money to be happy, and I want to earn more money to drive a car or have a house or have anything, or it can be anything. All those thoughts is like, you want to experience certain things after getting something. It's about in future, or I don't want to suffer like how I suffered 5 years back. It's about past. So your thoughts keep on happening in your mind. If that becomes 0, that is what I call it as complete acceptance, complete stress-free life. So when I say 0 thoughts per second or 0 TPS, that's what I'm trying to say. And let me give you an example of how we can achieve that, 0 thoughts per second or stress-free life with a story. Even getting before to that story, I would like to introduce yourself with a new concept, which I also learned from Sri Kumar. That is like, good thing, bad thing, who knows? He goes on to say that good thing or bad thing, who knows? When we stop labeling the outer events which is happening in our life, then you will realize the actual happening, the actual orchestration happening in the world. Like, good thing, bad thing, who knows? Be it anything happening outside. When you say good thing or bad thing, it will fit in your mental model. Other than that, when you start practicing good thing, bad thing, who knows? I'll tell you a story here. Let's say Kumar is a father of a son. They just both living in a village, and they are dirt poor. They are so poor, they are struggling to have food for their next meal. And they are living in a village of like 50 families living there, almost 200 people, close to 200 people are living in that village, far off from civilization. And maybe like 50 years back or something like that. Let's imagine this hypothetically. And at one fine night, Kumar is talking to his son. Son is around 20 years and Kumar is around 50 years. Kumar is talking to his son and saying, son, we're so dirt poor. Every day we are sleeping with stress of, how to figure out our next meal. So why can't we plan a strategy to become rich? So Kumar says, and his sons, both Kumar and his son decides to go on a horse business, like buy one really good stallion horse and then start taking the horse for as a cattle or as a using to pull carts or anything, be it for any business. So they both decided. They loaned huge amount of money from the village head, and then they went out and bought a beautiful horse, like black, strong stallion, tall, amazing horse. And they here Kumar locked that horse in a stable, in a wooden stable, and he so happily went back to sleep. Just before the morning, the horse just kicked open the door and ran away. Horse just kicked open the door and ran away, and he came out. Opened the door, and all the villagers are standing outside and saying, "Oh Kumar, you bought amazing horse, and now all the amazing horse, and it has ran away. So pity on you. You tried your level best to become rich, and I'm so sorry for your situation." Kumar says, "Good thing, bad thing, who knows?" Later on the day, what Kumar did is like he went back and identified why that horse, tried to how that horse escaped, and he fixed the door. The door was not that strong enough to hold that horse, so he fixed the door. He just fixed it with nails and stronger nails and stronger wooden frames, and then he went back to sleep again. But since there was no horse inside, he just left the door open and he went back to sleep. Same night, what happened is like the horse which ran away brought another 15 wild horses in the nature and brought back to his wooden station. And later on, the next morning, when Kumar opened his door, whole village again came and ran, and oh Kumar, now you have almost 16 horses with you. You are the richest person in this village. Amazing. Congratulations for you again for that. He says, good thing, bad thing, who knows. For the standard of that village, he is the richest man now. Almost having 16 good and strong horses, he is the richest man. But he goes on to say, good thing, bad thing, who knows. Next day, when he used his son to train certain horses, certain wild horses, suddenly, there was a strong stallion which threw that son down and stamped on his leg and broke his leg. And all the villagers ran and took him to the nearby, medical practitioner or a doctor or at the time, and he somehow tried his level best to heal his leg. And Kumar's son got his leg healed in a crooked way, like in a share, or not in a proper way, but in a crooked way. Then all the villagers again ran to him and said, "Oh Kumar, your son's leg has become crooked and he cannot walk properly. So sad for you." For that again, Kumar says, "Good thing, bad thing, who knows." The next day, the king of that whole area declares war against the next country, and he also says his army that go to all the villages and collect all the persons who are above 15 and below 50. Collect every male and bring him to the war. And the whole village is now crying to let go of their sons and their husbands, young husbands or sons, let go. And again, everybody is crying just because Kumar's son's leg is crooked, he is left alone. Again, the villagers ran to Kumar and saying, "Oh Kumar, now you are so lucky. Your leg, since your son's leg is crooked, your son is not being taken away to the war, and maybe you wouldn't have faced the death, in probable death." Again, Kumar says, "Good thing, bad thing, who knows." The story keep on going. I can keep on saying certain events keep on happening, but can you see the underlying factor or the underlying statement which Kumar is trying to say here? Good thing, bad thing, who knows? It's always, we try to label what's happening outside rather than living without any opinion. When we try to label, when we try to say this is good and this is bad, that's when we start controlling what's happening in our life instead of not accepting completely. Later on, I'll also explain you how to manifest what you want outside. So you all will say, okay, when I accept everything which is happening in the outer world, then should I have to be a puppet? No, you don't have to be a puppet. You can be your destiny maker. You can decide your destiny. So we saw, like, there are various ways we are facing stress, but the only reason we are facing stress is because we are trying to control what's happening. We're trying to change what's happening always. We're trying to change from the thoughts perspective, from our mind perspective. We are always trying to change. It's on a superficial way we are trying to change. It's like you lost a ring in the sand, and then in the beach sand, and you're searching for the ring near your bike park, and your friend comes and asks, "Why are you searching your ring in the bike park and not where you lost it?" And you would say, "I'm searching here because here is where I can find more light. That is so dark." It's so simple. The same thing they're trying to do. It's because we are searching or fighting in a place where we are so used to. We never have thought to go to the source of where we need to actually change, or where we need to actually start focusing our efforts. So we can take this simple example of searching a ring near the parking lot, not in the where they have all actually lost. This simple example we can easily fit in most of our life situations, and how we can fit in, I'll also keep on taking into account. So guys, how did you get rid of people who makes me feel negative? That's amazing. That's a very good question, Srinivas. How to get rid of people who are making who makes you feel negative? It is either you can choose to be feeling negative about them, or try to understand that they are by nature struggling with negativity in their life. And once you understand that they are struggling with negativity in their life, and they are blabbering out, or they are throwing out their negativity on the outside world, once you realize that, your reaction to it will stop and you start responding. So you try to understand that. So guys, if you have any questions, or am I clear with what I'm trying to explain, can just are you with me? Just keep on saying yes or no. Like, yes, Bhunesh, we just became so materialist and started thinking what next door will think is definitely reason for stress. Very true. Yes, Bhunesh, thanks for adding. Guys, keep on adding your comments. Raj, yes, thanks, Raj. So guys, pardon me, it might be a mirror to you guys, but I'll quickly explain what we are constantly or unknowingly doing, and then how we can, I'll lead you to how we can manifest greatness or manifest awesomeness the way I would like to call. So see, this is our past, this is our future, and this is our present moment. I said it as 0. This is our thoughts per second. This line says our thoughts per second. So always imagine our future is being slowly pushed to as a past. Future is going to past. Future is becoming as past by accessing this point. That is our present moment. That is our now. And when I say thoughts per second, it's always like this. It's either about past or it's about future. And then what we can change, what we can do, and how we can make it happen, this or that, money or relationship or child, let my child become big enough to go to school so that I can be free, or let me get a job, or let me get more second job, let me work for second job and get more money. Be it anything, finance or relationship or health or spiritual growth or inner growth, be it anything. Our thoughts is always happening either about future or something about past. By that, when you have more and more thoughts, you keep on moving away from the present moment. You keep on going away from the present moment. And that's what when I say, when you go to some nature or when you're enjoying without any mental model about a nature or some event which has happened in your life, you're unknowingly or unknowingly or consciously or unconsciously would have been brought down to this state. This 0 thoughts per second, or when I say 0 thoughts per second, in a simple term, now, the present. When we come here by chance or by will or by chance, we will feel a sense of happiness. You can even say, when I eat a certain sweet, a gulab jamun, it's so tasty and I'm so happy, and I feel so bliss and so relaxed, and I don't have any thoughts. Yes, true. But what would you go on to say? Oh, you will start tagging that happiness to that gulab jamun, or be it anything. Take gulab jamun as anything materialistic or anything which is outside life. I'm not saying don't go out as a material life, but I'm saying if you tag your happiness with your materialistic life, then see what happens. So you would say that gulab jamun is so tasty and giving you a lot of happiness. Okay, I accept it. Go take the next gulab jamun. Second, would you have the same taste and same happiness and same bliss? You might. You keep on repeating it because you want happiness, right, in our life. So you keep on repeating it. By the time you reach 10th gulab jamun, what would you feel? Just tell me. You would feel an aversion or like a numbness in your tongue, or like, oh my God, it's so tea. I'm not even enjoying it a bit. So you throw the 10th piece away. Or even for certain people, by 3rd or 4th itself, they will throw it away. So why the gulab jamun, the first gulab jamun gave you that happiness? It's not the 10th or 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th gulab jamun is not giving you that happiness. It's not the gulab jamun which is giving you the happiness. It's not the sweet. It's not the material which is giving you the happiness. It is you reaching this spot is giving you that happiness. When you come to this now, when you come to this 0 thoughts per second, that's where your happiness happens. And when you start tagging it to the outer world, I want to get more recognition from my manager. I want to get more money than my peers. I want to get more salary or more hike than my peers. When you tag your happiness to the outer events, that's when you start controlling what's happening outside from your thoughts perspective, and your thoughts would increase. When your thought increases, your not being present will be the reaction to it. You will be away from the present moment. You will keep on thinking about the future and past. So now you would all ask me, okay, Shashi, this is all true, and I'm happy. I accept the present moment. Then how can I plan for future, or how can I avoid certain things which have happened in past, but I don't want to happen in future? If I don't put in my thoughts, and if I don't use my thoughts to plan all that, then how can I provide for my family? You can all ask that question. How can I earn, or how can I provide for my family, or for take care of others? I accept your question. That's very, very important question, and I'm responsible to answer that. When I say all this, I'm responsible to answer that. Let me tell you again. So how can you manifest greatness? When you reach to this 0 thoughts per second, or like at least let's say minimal thoughts in the current moment, our stress is huge. in the current scenario of lockdown and the COVID-19 and everything, is like huge stress is happening. Thanks, Anish. So huge stress is happening. So what I'm trying to say is like, instead of focusing on our thoughts is like, it has certain power. I believe in, like, what you think you become. But I also I want to go down. There is even a stronger power within us, stronger will within us, an amazing fountain of energy within us, which is like waiting for you to say yes to it. It is not from outside, it's actually inside. It's happening every minute or every second in our life, which is when you access this zone of the present moment, you reach a place where you can access your beliefs, your belief systems, and what you believe, and from where your thoughts are happening. When you say, I've tried searching for a job for 10 years or like 5 years, I didn't get a job, I will not get a job. That's your belief now. From that belief, when you approach for the next interview, you will say, I haven't got my job for last 5 years when I tried. I wouldn't even get now again. So from that belief, you will create thoughts and thought patterns, which will manifest that reality for you. So, but once you reach this zone, this amazing zone, you will be able to identify your belief systems. When you identify your belief systems, and when you start changing your belief systems, saying, I am capable of doing what I really like to do, saying like, this is what I wanted to become. I wanted to create a second source of money, second line of business for me or for my family. And I am capable of using my free time to upgrade my skills and learn and provide value to others. When you start focusing on those beliefs, automatically your outer world will start changing to your belief. Your outer models will start slowly changing to fit in your inner belief models, not the thought models. Your inner belief, when I say. So this belief, when I say, we all are provided with constant, equal, so powerful creative energy within us. And when we have a belief like, I will not be able to get a job since I've tried for 5 years, I've tried in my past, I didn't get a job. And in the present moment, you believe that you will not get a job. And your thoughts are saying, I need to get a job to provide to my mom, to my dad. I need to take care of myself. I need to buy a bike. I need to buy a house. Your thoughts can be anything. Your thoughts can be, I need to buy an amazing bike and impress my loved one. It can be anything. Since students are there, I'm trying to give relative examples for them as well. So you want to buy a bike or anything, your thoughts, but contradicting to that thought, your belief system is totally opposite. There is a fight happening. That is the second source for your stress. Your belief system is saying something, and your outer situation scenario, which is causing you to have certain thoughts, and your imagination about future, or your worry about your past is causing certain thoughts, and you want to have a job. Both are contradicting to each other. So you will have to fight, start changing your thoughts inside as well. So that is a second layer of having worry. So instead of focusing on our thoughts, instead of focusing like, this is what is going to happen, this will not help, this is, instead of I want to do this and I want to do that, instead start focusing on your feeling, your emotions, and your belief systems. When you know what you're believing currently, or when you know on what state of mind you are, or what state of thoughts you are, just close your eyes for 1 minute. Just close your eyes and imagine, or just observe in what mood you are, or what emotion you are facing. When you say you are stressed or depressed or anything, you will find a certain belief system which is not matching to the outer world or your thought patterns. Certain belief systems. That is the reason for you to feel that stress. So instead of instead of going out, and Bishwajit shared that he wants to always strive for success. He wants to become great at what he is doing. But what I'm trying to change here is, instead of trying to be always great in the outer world, try to believe I am doing the best, amazing work. This is adding so much of value to the outer world. When you start believing, your body language, your thoughts, your words, and everything will change. And by others outside will start recognizing it. Instead of you trying to prove to your manager, your superior, or even be it like you're a VP and you're trying to prove to CEO, instead of that, you will become an innate CEO or innate managing director. You will manage everything from your belief. instead of trying to prove. You will manage everything from your own inspiration. I want to share a small example. You all know Oyo Hotels is an amazing hotels. China hotels, they're having almost 45,000 hotels under them. It's a simple example. He just started 6-7 years back, and the owner of Oyo Hotels is the youngest billionaire in the world. Youngest billionaire. He's 26 years old, and he's the youngest billionaire, not even millionaire, billionaire in the world. How did he do that? He shared in his example. He believed that when we focus on certain problems and genuinely think of how to solve that problem, and bring a model to solve that problem, and keep on doing it, keep on knocking doors, keep on talking to people without giving up because of outer world rejections. He believed in himself. He just started as a single person. He walked. He's from a very simple background, very simple, very poor village, and he is very poor family he is from, but he believed that he can add value by choosing a problem, and with his belief system he can help create a solution and solve that problem. Imagine where he is now within 6 years of time. He's 26. Imagine, he's a billionaire. I'm not trying to motivate you guys because trying to do that you can also become billionaire, but what I'm trying to do is, like, when you have a really strong belief, and I would like to say, add on a layer of another belief system saying I will believe in my belief. When you have that strong belief that your belief is going to manifest greatness in your life, like what had happened to the Oyo owner, same thing. That's what I'm trying to explain here. When you reach to this phase, when you start changing a belief system, is when you say this belief system is so important. Anish is saying college dropout. So what if he's a college dropout? Like, I don't know what is the reason for you to college dropout, but like, you might have dropped out because you cannot study, or you cannot have good marks, or you got less marks, or you focus got somewhere else or something. I don't mind what your focus where is, but are you adding value? Your belief is doing good to you and doing good to others. Dinesh, there is this person who just commented saying he's a college dropout. Oh, okay, yes. Oyo owner is a college dropout. Yes, thank you, Anish. Sorry. Yes, Oyo owner is a college dropout, and he achieved something where no one thought can they achieve like that. He is holding 45,000 hotels under him now. Imagine, he just started as a single hotel. He knocked the door for weeks. He said, I'll change your hotel to an amazing hotel, and then that's how one hotel changed into 45,000 hotels now. He believed in his success. He believed that he can contribute. That's what I'm trying to say. You can manifest greatness not by thinking, but by believing. I remember one comment from Kalpana saying she can't have work-life balance. Like that example, let me take. I'll put myself as an example. I can't have work-life balance because I'm trying to add on or change or something which is happening outside. Instead of that, I'll start believing and I'm having an amazing balanced life. I will dedicate certain amount of time for my kid and for my family, and you give them the complete present moment to them, not thinking about what emails you need to send, or not thinking about, oh, yesterday my manager said this about me in the call, why you did that. Not thinking about that. When you start thinking about, when you start working on this, you will not have the regret of not spent enough time with your family. You will not have the regret of, I did not have a quality time. How can I get it? Oh, if I earn more money, I'll have more free time. If I have more money, I'll have more free time. If I have more free time, I'll spend more time with my family. But to earn more money, I need to work more. See these contradictory statements. Never work on the outside. Always work inside you. Work in your beliefs. Either start in work or start with your personal life. Start believing that you both are running amazing, perfect, in synchronicity. Imagine that is happening in your life at present moment. And when you start believing it, you start manifesting that. You will start slowly, your outer world will start changing. Instead of looking for evidence outside, you create that movie inside you and then start projecting that out to the outer world and make it happen outside. We all are capable of. Take that Oyo's example. So this is what I'm saying, like, you can manifest greatness in your life, and be it anything you choose to do. And another simple way of getting rid of stress is like when you choose to do something larger than life, where your thoughts cannot comprehend, where your thoughts cannot, oh my god, your mind becomes mind-boggling, and he cannot achieve it, or the thoughts cannot logically support you. When you choose a life goal, or when you choose an event or something to achieve, when you choose that, and when you start strongly believing in, that's when you start attracting magic in your life. When thoughts start dropping, like oh my god, this guy's like going crazy and I cannot even contradict to him, and they will slowly start giving away. You will like you'll be seen like a crazy guy maybe for 6 months or 1 year. You'll be seen like a crazy guy. He's saying like he will do something great and he will do something good, and he so believes in that, nothing happening outside. No, but you'll be seen as a crazy guy. But eventually you will become what you really, really believe in. Rather than what you think, you become what you believe. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's how you can achieve greatness, and that's how you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in your outer world. Okay, we discussed about what is stress. Anish is saying, I agree, he's 1 out of million, but while trying to believe in his dream, he did not think likewise. He might not be conscious of what he is trying to believe, and what he is trying to do in his life by consciously thinking, if I believe, I'll become that. He didn't do that by nature or by God's gift or by by somewhere he learned that if he by his DNA, I would even say, if he started believing and he started manifesting that. But it's not just you have to be born with it. You can learn. You cannot control everything with your thoughts, but when you start focusing on your feeling, when you start focusing on your gratitude, and when you start focusing on your belief system, you will start manifesting. Let me tell you, you will start manifesting the life which you always crave for, or which you always deserve. Every human in this world deserves a peaceful, amazing, satisfied life, and that happens from inside out, not outside in. It always happens inside out. We all need the materials in our life. Amazing iPhone, amazing AirPods, amazing car, amazing house, amazing aeroplane. Even go to the extent of having your own aeroplane, or an helicopter, be it anything. But if you're not happy stepping inside that aeroplane, you will not be happy owning that aeroplane as well. If you're not happy by being you will not be happy by having the keys to that amazing car. You will not be happy. You have to be innately happy. You have to be happy from inside out. That's where you start, manifesting greatness from the outside. So we all discussed about what is stress, and how we collect stress in our life using the mental models. If dash then happy kind of mental models, and then we all also decided or talked about ways of coming out of stress by complete acceptance. When I say complete acceptance, it's not like superficial word of I accept everything happening. I accept whatever being done to me, or like whatever being a victimized mode. I'm not saying that level of acceptance. I'm saying this strong belief level of acceptance. Even though you're not seeing certain things not happening in your outer world, you know that it's going to happen strongly, no matter what, and you keep working like that. Kumar, the father in that village, he fixed the door, even though he knows that that horse is not going to come back. But he realized his mistake, that the door is so weak, and he fixed the door. By just fixing the door, he didn't earn anything out of it. He didn't know that the horse is going to come back. That's what I'm trying to say here. Start working on your own feelings and your own emotions and your own belief systems. When you work on your belief systems, automatically certain things will align in the outer world and make miracles happen in your life. I'll give you one quick hack. I really use this hack in my life to come to this state. I'm not saying like whether I'm here or not, only like certain enlightened people can say, but this is this is helping me currently. People who have seen me from my school and college and my IT career, and now if they are seeing me, oh Sashi, are you this? Are you this? I haven't seen you like this at all. This is who you are. Oh my God, like you are not like this. If you guys are having that kind of thought, like Sashi, you totally changed. That's because I'm trying to reach here. When the easiest hack, I'll tell you all, the easiest hack to reach this point is very easy. Give gratitude for everything. When I say give gratitude for everything, even if it be good or bad or whatever it is, just give gratitude for that belief you're having inside, and it's going to happen. Strongly believe. That's what is written in the book as well. Maitri is saying you can't hear me. Guys, can you hear me? Just type in the word letter yes. Can you say yes? Great. Thanks, Swati. Vinith is asking, do you have proof or belief which will work out? Do you have a success percentage rate? If you tag a timeline to your belief, then you will have all these questions like, will I achieve that? Will I achieve that? Instead of working on your outer world happenings, like I want to achieve this within a year, I want to achieve this within a year, how much of belief I can muster, and then go out. Again, you're going out. It's not about outside, it's going inside. How much of wholehearted belief you're having inside? It will happen now. It will not happen 10 years, or it will not happen 5 years. It will happen now. Like, you will have clarity. If you want to get good marks in college, you will have clarity in the now what to do. You will have a complete roadmap or complete plan of actions in the now, in the present moment. How do you can achieve that? You start working on your beliefs. When I say beliefs, your baselines and your integrated thought patterns. I'll explain you how I can help you there. So this is what the immediate, quickest, or shortcut, or the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. It's not a curve. It's not a box. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So again, I'm saying the shortest distance to reach anywhere here, from here to here, is use gratitude. Give thanks from inside out. Like you can't say thanks for the outer situation because outer situation is so bad. Let it be. But start giving thanks to your belief system. It's going to be amazing. Thank you. From that, when you start working or planning your actions, it will change. Let me tell you how it will change, but it will change. Okay, we discussed about our belief system, how it will help, and we discussed about our stress and what is the reason and how we can overcome the stress, and how once we start focusing in our belief systems and believing that belief, it will happen. So that by that our stress is released, and by that our creative mind starts working. By creative mind starts working, like when your thoughts comes to there is a lot of scientific research. When your thought per second comes to low or zero, not even zero, come to less, your creative mind starts working a lot, and that's when you start becoming creative and making things happen. Even Steve Jobs said in one interview that I want to give a complex problem to a laziest guy and make him do it, because he says the laziest guy, he will find a way to fix that problem in the simplest way. He will not think of certain big jargons or big process to fix that problem. The laziest guy will see a simplest creative way to fix that problem. That's what Steve Jobs said. So, but I believe he didn't say about the lazy guy like he's always lazy sitting like this. If he is like that, he will not work for Steve Jobs. If he's working for Steve Jobs and he goes on to say he's the lazy guy, his thoughts per second is so low. He is in the present. That's what I'm saying. He is a lazy guy. Be so active in body and be so active in the outer world, and be so lazy in your mind. Work on your belief. That's what I'm trying to say. So we discussed about beliefs. So now maybe you guys all have started creating new beliefs and start working on your belief system. That's when your fear happens. Let me take you to the journey of what is fear now. You all know, can you all type in your biggest fear in your life? Can you all just quickly type in 1 or 2 words? Your biggest fear, maybe cockroach, or facing your boss, or nourishing your baby, or safeguarding your baby, or can it be anything? Just type in a quick word about what is the biggest fear you're facing in your life. Sudden death. So Anish saying sudden death, like uncertainty. I'll say it as uncertainty. Suddenly something can happen which you can't control. Fear of existence. Thanks, Vinith. Future studies. Fear of failure. Very true. Fear of failure is one of the biggest fears. I faced, and I've seen many guys are facing. Thinking about my future. Fear of failure again from Raj. So what is fear here? Let me give you 2 situations. I'm a simple guy, let me take my example, or I'll give you a quick one simple example which I've shared in one of my videos in YouTube. Imagine Sam. Sam is a character. He's sleeping. He's in deep sleep, and he suddenly dreams. He doesn't know that he is dreaming. God appears in front of him and he says, "Sam, it's time for you to come with me. You are going to die." Sam says, "Oh my God, I've been so good in my heart, speaking in public." That's the biggest fear as well. So I'm so good at heart. I've done so many good things. Why are you taking me away so early? I'm just 30 years old. I've just got married and I have a baby in the process, and I'm about to get promoted in my life, in my job. Why are you taking me away? Job says, yes, Sam, I believe you. You have done really good, and you have always thought, you always had good beliefs and good thoughts. You have done your prayers. Okay, I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a competition in your life. If you win that competition, I'll give you second chance in your life. Okay, Sam becomes so happy and he asks God, what is the chance you're going to give me? Then God says, you have to run 100-meter race against Usain Bolt. Sam says, Usain Bolt is the world champion. He holds the world record for 100-meter race. How can I race him? How can I win him? There is no way I can win him. There is no way I can win him. Now Sam goes to God and says, I cannot do that. It's not at all possible. It's so absurd. Give me another chance. So God says, what are you good at? I'm good at chess. I'm amazing at chess. I've won so many tournaments in playing chess. Since you said sports, I want to play someone in chess and then win. And imagine that Sam is a grandmaster. He is the best top 5 in the world, living top 5 in the world. Just imagine that. So God says, Usain Bolt goes away, and then Vishwanathan Anand comes in front of him. Now imagine Sam's reaction. He knows he is top 5. He knows he has equal chance of winning against Vishwanathan Anand, and he can win as well. And then what he will say? Oh my God! If I lose, I will have to go die. If I lose, I'll have to go with God and leave everything in the outer world or whatever I have strived to achieve. That's where the fear happens. Fear didn't come to him when he wants to run against Usain Bolt. Fear came to him when his potential to win, his potential to do something great, fights with negative mind. When he is so sure that he will not win against Usain Bolt, he didn't even give a chance to run against him. He didn't even give a chance to run against Usain Bolt. He didn't even try. But when he had a chance to play with Vishwanathan Anand and he is a grandmaster, top 5 in the world, 50 or 60% chance is there for him to win. And when he starts focusing on his negative mind, what if, that what if statement is what is the reason for our fear. Instead of focusing on what if, when we start focusing on our potential, when we start focusing on how can I improve, how can I do this better, how can I work on my own beliefs and start making something good happening. From that, when we start doing, we will achieve our greatness. Instead of focusing on our negative mindset, we will not be moving any further. That's when we are saying like we are stuck in fear. And there is one more layer of how we can focus on fear. So I have seen people who are afraid of spiders, or who are afraid of cockroaches, or who are afraid of lizards. Insect even I was so afraid of. But later on, when I realized fear of anything is nothing but fear of unknown. Just try to understand this. It's quite maybe tough to understand, but fear of unknown or uncertain or something which you can't understand is what is the main reason of fear. Even when you say fear of death, what will happen to me after death? It's fear of unknown or fear of uncertainty. It's always from the unknown. How we can reduce that unknown factor is, as and when you go through fear, add awareness. Instead of reacting or responding, just observe. What I did, in certain areas where I've had so much of fear, I have fear of small holes, like collective small holes. There is even a term for that, collective small holes. There is a sunflower seeds is there. It has a small holes. If you zoom in and take a picture of it, when I see that, I get fear. So Vinith is saying his video is getting stuck. Are you guys facing any video problems? Just or if my video is clear and voice is reaching out, just type in a word yes. So when I say Anish is saying no, okay, he's okay. Vinith, I think you might have a bandwidth issue. Please work on that. I'm already 6 o'clock. Please give me 10 or 15 minutes more. So this is what I would like to share. So I had that fear of that small holes. There is a term for that even. Fear of small holes. Sunflower seeds has that small holes. When you zoom in, it gave me so much of fear. So when I started meditating on it, I had the picture in front of me, kept on looking at it for 15-20 minutes, closed my eyes and kept on meditating about that. Why am I afraid? I didn't even think anything. I just kept on that image with me. Later on, I realized, no, nothing. Just certain patterns, certain unknown, what will come out of that hole. So some kind of unknown fear. harden me. I'm just so easy with it now. If I see that it's not going to have that big of an impact now for me. So that's what I'm saying. Any fear, it'll be coming from your unknown, uncertainty, what if factor. That's what I'm trying to say is what if factor. If you're trying to answer what if in your life, I'm sorry guys, you cannot find answers, because what if is imaginary. What if is not real. Fear is imaginary. Fear is real in the outer world. When a lion is chasing you, yes, you are in full rights to be fear of, and you're in full rights to take care of yourself. But what I'm trying to say is your inner fears. Your inner fear is what I'm trying to say. So when I say inner fears, it's like, am I capable of achieving that? Someone said like, what is the percentage of proof that your belief will work? That is where your fear is happening now. You start believing now, but your fear is coming back saying, can you do that? What is the percentage of this belief will work in the outer world? That is the fear. What if factors? What if I again go wrong? What if this belief doesn't work? What is the proof? That is what I'm trying to explain here. So that is what I'm trying to explain here. So guys, understand, once you start forming the belief and you don't take care of your fears, again you will go back to the same rat race. Instead of going to the rat race which you're going in the outer world, go inside, tackle your fears. Fear is always coming from what if or what happens, or like your unknown, uncertainty or something you don't know. That's where fear is happening. Your negative mindset gets stronger. You will give importance to your fear and don't take any actions. When you give importance to your potentiality, you will start believing in your beliefs and start working on your beliefs and start making things happen in the outer world. That's what I'm saying. Someone asked me this question. I hope I have answered him. So when fear happens, like, even though I believe, what if that happens? Even though I believe if this doesn't happen, give importance and give more attention, give more energy to your potential, give more energy to your beliefs. When you start doing that, it will happen. Again, you will say, what if this happens? What if it is not true? Again, your what if is your fear of not able to achieve in the future. And I would say it is magical. I cannot explain you much. You have to experience it. Once you strongly believe and once you take care of your fear system on top of it and start giving more importance to your potentiality than your negative mindset, I assure you, you guys will have success. I assure you, you guys will have success. Can someone who's a friend of mine 5 years back and seeing me now and saying, oh my God, Sashi, this is amazing, I don't know how you changed. So you can just put in a word and say, yes, that's how I am trying to make transformation in my life. But we need to take precaution, which comes if we feel fear or some risk. That is why every big institution always have risk as separate entity to avoid crisis. Very true. When I say fear and not focus on your negative mindset, but focus on your potentiality, is like you're taking care of your logic. Your heart is saying, or your belief system is saying something. Your logic has to get in alignment. Logic has to get in alignment with the plan or the executional plan. When you start focusing on your logic, from the belief system, not just from the logic, from the belief system, from your heart, and start focusing on your logic and have a plan, you will also start planning for contingencies. What if this goes wrong? Say, for example, let me take my own example. So after 12 and a half years of my IT experience, I worked in US, Malaysia, Bahrain. Almost 5 to 6 years I was away from India, and still I wasn't happy. All my decisions were fear-based. I wanted to jump out of that whole system, and I wanted to take risk. I wanted to see where my happiness is. Now I realized, once my heart, when I started listening to my heart, my belief systems, and integrate that with logic. Currently, I'm also in IT job. Currently, I'm also working. Currently, I'm also having 2 business running. I have a sports shop. I have an interiors design business. Currently, both are running. I'm managing that as well. So when you have a logical plan, until I start making 10 times more than my IT career, I will not quit my IT career. So this is what my logic is. My belief system is saying I will be able to earn 10 times more than my IT career within 5 years. But my logic is I have a 5-year plan for that. It's not like I'll drop everything and today I'm going to start believing every day and then I need to make my beliefs, I need to make my dreams come true. It cannot happen that way. Guys who are in acting career or who are pursuing that heart-oriented career like drawing or something, they will always have an uncertainty feeling, or they'll always have a kind of bumpy ride. What will happen tomorrow? Can I get a next project like that? So that's what I'm trying to say. Always have your belief as your driving factor and your logic as a planning factor. When you have that, you will have clarity. You will have no peace of mind. And no, now I'm so happy that I'm going back to IT job. After 12 years, which I didn't have the satisfaction, now I'm having great satisfaction going back to the IT job because I know that is fueling my passion. That is in a way is helping me to grow, helping me to contribute more, add value to the outer system. That is what I started believing in, and that is what is changing me now. So, guys, we discussed about stress and various causes of stress. There are a lot of ways to this, in-depth discussions we can have, and our belief systems, how our belief systems can help in manifesting greatness. And we also said, fear. We also discussed about fear, how fear will stop us, and where we can start focusing on fear. Fear should always be dealt with our logic. Like if this happens, I will be capable of coming out of it. Once you add awareness to that, once you add awareness, your mind, once you open that Pandora box and you see inside what is actually inside, and you know what is the actual problem, the actual cause of that fear. Once you know that, there is no fear. Your mind is innately potentially capable to form plans to overcome that fear. So that's what I'm saying. Once you have that awareness of that fear, once you bring that fear from unknown or from unconsciousness to your consciousness or to your awareness, you will come out of that fear and you will have a logical plan to tackle it. It applies from human life also. We need to have some discipline. Yes, we need to have some discipline. Let your heart say what you want to do in your life, but not immediately change your life today and get something great or something. If you have the luxury of trying everything out, you're capable of taking all the risk. Go ahead and do it. But if you're not having luxury of taking all the risk in your life, you need to have contingency plan. You need to have provide your family still and take care of your life or work or your heart, whatever you desire to do. You start having a plan, 1 year plan, 5 year plan, be it 10-year plan, be it even 10-year plan. Guys, I tell you, you are worth it. Even for a 10-year plan, you are worth it to have that happiness because you deserve that happiness. 10 years is nothing big, but you deserve that happiness. Even if it is 10 years or even if it is 5 years or 1 year or even if it is 10 months, doesn't matter. You deserve it. You start working towards that. And once you start planning and start believing for 10 years, who knows, miracle can happen. It will happen in 5 years itself. It will happen in 3 years itself. Who knows? But you have to strongly believe and start working for that. So guys, I come to the end of this webinar. I've shared some of the learnings and understandings which I got, which I'm currently using in my life, and I want to share it to you. And I also want to share, as a life coach, I'm running a life coach 10-week systematic life coaching system. It's called Incredible You. So if you guys have any final questions, please drop in. And I want to present my product here. This is a systematic 10-week coaching system where I take you through different areas of your mind and life and how you can change from inside out. So I'm just going to share you that, and I'll explain you whatever we have discussed. Mostly it will also be presented there. So this is, if you guys can see this, my screen, the Incredible You screen, just type in the letter yes. Are you guys happy and are you guys excited to see what I'm trying to share here? Sure, Deepa, I'll share my recordings. Sure, 100% I'll share my recordings. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. Yes. So, are you guys excited? And I saw Vinith saying he's so excited. Thank you. So, this is the product. I work for Arfin Khan. He's a life coach. He's already changed almost 10 lakh people in the world using his coaching system. And he has almost close to 25 years of experience. He has trained Hrithik Roshan. He has trained Amitabh Bachchan. He has trained many people. You all know Amitabh Bachchan's story. Around 10 years back, he had a huge debt on his head, and he has to somehow come out of it. That is when he met him, and all things started changing. This is 10-week coaching system. 10-week coaching system is like discover your inner DNA. Discover your inner DNA is like your belief systems. You start believing, or you start going inside even deeper than your belief systems, going to your DNA level and seeing who you are actually, what you look for in the outer world for your happiness. And then What is your next? We move on to integrated power coding. Integrated power coding is nothing but your belief systems. Understand how you are coded, how your mind is coded, and remove the negative codings. Next stage is like outcomes. Create real, exciting, and measurable outcomes. When I say measurable outcomes, it's not like goals or it's not like New Year resolutions. Like I will become thinner, I will lose my weight, I will give up drinking, I will give up smoking, I will become more studious, I will score more marks in the next year, I will be more happy. All this by Jan end, be it not even Jan end, by January 15th, all these resolutions, most of our life we have faced this. By Jan 15th, that resolution would have dropped his their passion, or the resolutions would be gone. But here, when I say outcomes, outcomes are not just resolutions or goals. Outcomes are who you are, your inner DNA. From that, your power codings, your belief systems. With that, we will be defining your outcomes. Rest assured, when we have your inner DNA, or who you are, what you look for in the outer world, and then your belief systems both coupled, your outcomes will have the innate desire. You will have the innate push or innate drive to achieve those. And Unleash You is where we'll be working on all the obstacles that may come in your way to achieve those outcomes. When I say all the obstacles, it also includes your negative people around you. It also includes your negative mindset, your fear, your negative thought patterns. The naysayers, I would like to say as naysayers. When I say naysayers, all of them will say, all the naysayers will say, he is not capable of. I have seen him doing all rubbish. He is not going to achieve anything big. He's not going to do anything. He's going to fool himself, and he's going to fool his life also. He's going to fool his family also. Those are all naysayers. Those people are naysayers. We will define a strategy to how to stay away from them. That is what Unleash You. I remember one participant in the group asked about how to avoid negative people. This we will be discussing in detail. The success blueprint is the last step. It is like, get your personal unique success blueprint from all the stages which you have discussed now. Say, I'd like to quote an example here. The Secret book, amazing, Rhonda's book, biggest selling book next to Bible, like, amazing, New York bestseller for multiple weeks. Okay, that is an amazing book, The Secret. Even I read it. But what is lacking in the book is it gives you amazing knowledge, amazing clarity, but on a superficial level. It doesn't give you what Sashi Kumar needs, what I need. That individuality, that uniqueness, plan for me is missing there. It's on a superficial note, not on to my DNA level, not to my thought pattern or belief level. Doesn't work on that level. So this is where this particular area we are different. Get your personalized unique success blueprint, which is formed of all your previous works. So guys, this is what a 10-week Incredible You coaching system, which I personally got trained by Afiqan, and this is I want to reach out to as many people as possible. I'll quickly go back and see the comments. Absolutely works as he's a role model. He's awesome, and he's a mindset coach who push people really genuine. Thank you, Deepa. Okay, sir, welcome. Thank you, Shiva. So as of now, this Incredible You 10-week coaching system is priced at 90,997, which is for a way most of you people or students are there. I know it's so huge amount of money, I know, but this program is worth it. This program which changed my life is worth it. I paid all 10 times more than this. I paid for this to be trained as a coach. So I paid everything in my credit card, everything, all the savings, and I did to do a transformation in my life, which I tried all my life, which didn't happen. And after going through this program, here I am talking to you guys. I am the walking evidence for myself. I know I have changed inside, and I have seen the transformation in me. And that money which I paid to get this transformation is nothing in comparison to the happiness which I am having currently now, in comparison of the clarity and the future focus I am having currently. It is an incredible offer. I know this cost us so much. So what is there is just for you guys, once you take a decision to join this, 50% discount is there, which is 40,000 only plus GST. And this is the program cost. And guys, if you're really interested, let me know. Reach out to me. I will be giving you this offer to you guys who are all present in this particular webinar. I will be helping you guys to get this offer for you. And there are a lot of advantages in this coaching system. You will be part of like-minded people, highly driven people. You will be part of that community, and you will be there is a saying: show me your close 5 friends, I'll tell you your 5 years life how it will be. Similarly, I believe in that. So you start to making highly achieving people in your life. There is a 15-year-old guy is a coach and he has coached 200 crore value worth business guy. He has coached him, and he's started achieving results in his business. So not just anyone can not a single guy or no, it doesn't work for it works for him, it doesn't work for him, nothing like that. It works for everybody. There are a lot of values added to it. I don't want to get into this into delay more. I just want to say that you can also pay by 3 installments for this coaching, and I'm not trying to sell here. This has added value to me, and I'm just telling you there is an opportunity for you guys also to go through this system. So here I am, guys. I have done my presentation. I'm back, and I'm open to your questions, and I'm open to even to anything you want to share. Or did you like this webinar? Do you want me to come often and share you more? And there is something which I also wanted to share. Guys, can you see my social media handles? The first one is my YouTube handle. Second is my Facebook SKN Life Coach Facebook page. Please take a note of it. Wherever you are, whichever social media you are so focused on, or you're so spending a lot of time, please take a note of it. YouTube is one of the places where I share my personal videos. I talk and I upload my videos, and you can follow me there. You can follow me in my Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or even in LinkedIn. In LinkedIn, I'll be sharing more corporate oriented or business oriented ideas and knowledges there. So this is where I am so active at. You can follow me there, and you can reach out to me there. Let me take a quick sip. So take a note of all this and reach out to me. And I've shared you this program which worked for me. Miracles, it has worked for me in Miracles. Reach me back to me. If there is any guy who wants to take this program right away, I can share you the payment link, and we can right away work for your transformation to happen in your life. And if just to saying, are you guys excited? Are you guys happy about what you've learned today? Or are you guys happy about what I shared? Please drop in a comment here, or go to any of these handles, social media handles, and drop in your reviews and share your comments, so that it would make me easy to reach out to more people, and reach out to more people to share my own learnings and share my own transformations and cause a positive effect and add values to those people who reach out to me as well. So thank you all for your love and support, and thank you all for your time, especially in your Sunday evening. You might be after a heavy meal, you all might be planning to have a great rest. But thank you all for spending almost close to 1.5 hours spending time with me. And I'm from my heart, I'm saying so thank you. And this is my first webinar. I'm so happy that I did it in a way that I'm happy about, and you can share your feedbacks as well. So Swatini, are you there? You want to be part of it?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. I'll stop.
And thank you so much. Thank you for narrating a beautiful story. And yes, it is true. Good things, bad things, who knows? Your valuable words will change people fearless. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming here and spending your valuable time.
Thank you, Swatini. And thank you, guys. You want to say something, Swatini?
Sir, and I would like to give an announcement to the participants.
Yeah,
participants can give your full name with initial in our official WhatsApp group for your e-certificate, and you can post your reviews there. Sir, I will send you the reviews, or I'll add you in the group.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, Swatini, and thanks to Chennai Youngsters NGO team. I wish you all from my heart. You do this great, amazing work. You go places, and you're transforming life by no expectations or no money in return. And I know that you guys are doing great at this young age. I've gone to your Facebook page for last 3-4 days. I've seen your photo. You guys are like from 15 to 20, 22. That's how old you are. You are way mature than your age. I congratulate you guys. You do great in your life. You keep continuing your positive impact in the society. I wish you all success.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Please reach out to me through any social media handle. I'm there to help you out. Bye, guys. See you. Bye.